Hi, welcome to Dark Goddess Moon Tarot. I'm Olivia, and we're going to do a reading for the dark moon and the new moon. This is a timeless reading. All of my readings are timeless. We're just utilizing the energies, so feel free to watch this whenever. If this started automatically playing at a time when it's not the dark moon or new moon, don't worry about it. Okay, so first question, let's just pick up the current energies of anybody watching right now. Thank you. Thank you so much, Spirit. Anything else? So the Ace of Pentacles in reverse flew out, and on the bottom of the deck we have the Tower. So, not to scare you, the Tower happens for us, not to us. And you can think of it as like a divine intervention. It hasn't happened yet, most likely. It was on the bottom of the deck, so it's the unseen energy. But I also asked for current energy. So for some of you, maybe the Tower has already happened or it's starting to happen. With the Ace of Pentacles being in reverse, this probably feels like, if this reading is going to be for you, it probably feels like a block on your money, on your career path, on something to do with what you want to manifest. There's a block. Perhaps you've had a Tower moment regarding your career or something that you want to manifest into your physical world. Okay, dark moon. What needs to be integrated at this time? Or what energy or experience needs to be released? Thank you. Anything else? Thank you so much, Spirit. So the card that came out for that would be the Ten of Cups in reverse. So a block on your complete emotional fulfillment. A block on your dream life that you want to manifest. This needs to be released. So this could look like... Can we get more on that, actually, Spirit? What is this Ten of Pentacles in reverse? Feeling like you're never going to be able to manifest your dream life? Or a world in which you, Ace of Cups, find love? So for many of you, this is love or a limiting belief about love. Whether that's a self-limiting belief or an external belief. And if it's not about love, it's about something that brings your heart ultimate happiness, something you love. I just saw 311 on the timer and was told to call that out. That could be your birthday or an angel number for you. There's a self-limiting belief or limiting belief of some sort that needs to be released because it is blocking your ultimate happiness, honey. Thank you, Spirit. How can they release it? I want more. I want more on this dark moon energy, please. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Eight of Pentacles in reverse again on the bottom of the deck. I did see this earlier. I'm not sure if it picked up on camera. Okay, so the cards that flew out. Eight of Wands in reverse, Death in reverse, and the Empress. So I think you need to release the idea that, or the feeling that becoming the empress of your own world, and this is not about gender or how you identify, it's an energy that we all have access to. It's an energy of nurturance and abundance, self-nurturance, self-abundance, creation. The Empress has created an abundant world around her, right? The Eight of Pentacles in reverse is an energy of feeling like you aren't able to do the hard work it takes in order to bring your manifestations to fruition. This could be because of the Eight of Wands being in reverse, a very scattered energy, like not knowing where to put your focus. I just saw 511 on the timer and was told to call that out. So Death in reverse, this is resistance to a necessary change, honey. And that's the Tower. The Tower moment is the necessary change. And with Death being in reverse, you're resisting it. So you need to release this resistance towards change. Seven of Cups in reverse was underneath that. So you will be coming out of the fog of illusion. You will. And underneath that is the Ace of Wands. So a new spark of inspiration. A new beginning. A new creative beginning, possibly with the Eight of Pentacles and Empress. There's a lot of creativity energy here. It's a lot of hard work to believe in yourself that you're capable of manifesting everything you want in this world. It requires, I just heard like the long game. It requires longevity, diligence, consistency, focus. It requires focus. And the Eight of Wands is like a very scattered, unable to focus energy. Like maybe you don't know which area of life to put your energy towards, or if you do, maybe you don't know which, Seven of Cups, you don't know which place to start. It just feels so chaotic. Hard to focus. So underneath the Ace of Wands, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. When the Knight of Cups is in reverse, they are not following their heart. In fact, they're giving up on their dream before they've really even started. Okay, honey. Underneath that, strength, mental fortitude, taming the beast within. And maybe the beast is this part of you, this shadow self, shadow aspect of yourself that is responsible for the self-limiting beliefs, the negative self-talk, the negative thought spirals, perhaps, that might be happening. What energy needs to be activated, or what intention needs to be set at this time for the new moon? You need to let go of instant gratification. So the Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Cups in reverse flew out. The Knight of Pentacles is like that Eight of Pentacles energy. Slow and steady wins the race, honey. Okay, Five of Wands, conflict. That's a conflict. That's a struggle. An internal conflict you may have is wanting instant celebration with the Three of Cups. With it being in reverse, there's like, how can I celebrate when it's taking so long to get to me? Or how can I celebrate when I have so much work to do and I don't know where to start? What energy needs to be activated? What intention needs to be set? Interesting. Okay. So the Six of Cups in reverse flew out. And for me and my guides, this is a signal that some inner child healing needs to take place. Perhaps that's why the Empress came out. She has a very nurturing energy. Four of Wands, a homecoming. Celebration of a milestone, a significant milestone. Can I get more on the Six of Cups in reverse. You need to release the pain of the past. The Four of Pentacles in reverse flying out. Releasing the pain of the past. Instead of clinging on to memories of nostalgia. Yeah, the Star in reverse on the bottom of the deck. A resistance to healing. A block on your healing. Same thing with death, right? Resistance to change, resistance to healing. There's gonna be a Tower moment. When we have childhood trauma, unhealed childhood trauma, that will show up in our life, usually in every area of life for most of us. So, we did have like love, relationships, connection, matters of the heart showing up with the Ace of Cups and Ten of Cups in reverse. We have a lot of Pentacles here with the Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So career, home life, health, even physical health. The intention that Spirit is saying needs to be set is to release this resistance to change, release this idea that you're not going to heal, or this resistance to healing, like resistance to childhood trauma recovery. You may need to do EMDR therapy. You might need to do internal family systems therapy. Everyone's going to be different, but those might be helpful for someone to hear. Anything else on that, Spirit? So setting the intention to heal. Thank you. Anything else? We're also going to do journaling prompts, and I'll pull some divination charms. Queen of Pentacles came out, as well as another card face down. Let's see. The Queen of Pentacles is very much aligned with the Empress energy. She is the queen of nurturance, self-nurturance. And so the cards that... oh, we've got two. Yeah. Oh, yeah, honey. This is a call to do some shadow work. We have the Shadow Self, which is a card specific to this tarot deck. All of the decks that I use, Tarot and Oracle, will be listed in the description box of this video, if you're interested in knowing the names of the decks. The Shadow Self. This is a call to do shadow work. Our shadow self is actually our unhealed inner child. So it manifests in shadow qualities that oftentimes cause tower moments in our life. Like our actions, our thoughts and emotions cause actions that create tower moments in our world. Not saying this is your fault if you're experiencing a major tower moment in the sense of you chose this, but your childhood trauma is not your fault. Any sort of trauma that's been inflicted upon you by another person or event, that is not your fault, but it is your responsibility to heal it. And with the Star being in reverse, that's seems like a choice that you need to decide to step into, to do the shadow work, to also get a therapist if you can and you're willing. Shadow work can absolutely be done by yourself, but it is a very intense process. It does require hard work with the Eight of Pentacles, stamina with the Knight of Pentacles, like being willing to do. It can take years. It can be a lifelong journey. And being okay with that in order to heal, in order to find healing, that's what's going to bring in your ultimate happiness, okay? So I do shadow work tarot readings on my channel, and eventually I'm going to offer them as private, like one-on-one personal tarot readings. So if that's something you're interested in, leave me a comment below. Let me know. The Page of Swords came out along with the Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, 1515 on the timer. Maybe that's an angel number you've been seeing. So the Page of Swords is in the developmental stages of learning how to communicate and learning effective communication skills, which is something that might be learned through cognitive behavioral therapy or dialectical behavioral therapy, DBT or CBT. It's like your soul is ready to step into the night, but there's a block. It's in reverse. The night takes action, right? That's why death is coming out in reverse. There's a resistance to change. Yeah. We also have the Knight of Swords coming out, which is like fast, rapid energy. Oh, Knight of Swords in 2 different decks. That is so funny. Okay. Yeah. 8 of Cups underneath that. A need to walk away from something in order to fulfill a mission, I'm hearing. In order to walk to the threshold of a new life, you need to walk away. You need to leave something behind. The Wheel of Fortune. Fate, fortune, destiny, successful outcome. If you do decide to, if you're still here, still watching, you're ready. You're ready for this work. You're ready to do the shadow work. You're ready to do the healing. But it takes walking away from resistance to change. Okay? You gotta walk away from this resistance to change. It starts in the mind, I'm hearing. Okay. The Star. Yeah. Healing, new hope, restored faith, regeneration, rebirth, in a sense. The Star comes after the Tower in the tarot. You're going to heal. You just have to do the work yourself. That's the only way to heal. A relationship is not going to heal it. Getting your dream career is not going to heal it. No, you have to revisit the past if you want to heal. You have to do the work. Okay? Whew. Let's get an oracle card, or no, let's do some journaling prompts. Let's get some dark moon, new moon journaling prompts. And then maybe we'll do a self-care and an oracle, and then we'll do charms. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you so much. Wow, that's a lot. Okay. Is your fear a sign that something is wrong for you or something is right for you? And how can you tell the difference? Wow. That's absolutely, it's normal to be afraid to do childhood trauma recovery or any sort of trauma recovery therapy. Therapy can be scary for some people. It's the best decision I've ever made personally. So that's something to think about. What's holding you back? And why? Time to illuminate your shadows, my friend. Let's see what else came out. And I will hold all the journaling prompt cards up if you want to take a screenshot. Interesting. Which emotion do you have the most difficulty expressing and why? What do you love the most about being alive? Okay. Sorry about the glare. Okay, they're on the screen if you want to take a screenshot. Okay. Let's get a self-care, a nice little self-care prompt. Thank you. So the card that came out is spread your positivity. Lift other people up today. Support those around you and encourage them, compliment them, and listen to them. See how all that magical positive energy you put out comes back to you. We also have write about your body. Write down 3 good things about your body. No time for body shaming here. Your body is a beautiful vessel carrying a divine soul through a difficult world. Show it some love. If you want to take a screenshot. Wow, that's so nice. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, then we'll get an oracle and then we'll pull charms. So the way that I use divination charms is they can bring through different signs and symbols your spirit team's been showing you lately as confirmation that that is your spirit team. They can also be signs and symbols you will be seeing in the coming days. So it's good to have just that additional confirmation. And sometimes they pull through additional messages or act as clarifiers. Unrealized potential. Okay, let's read this from the guidebook. In the depths of despair, the seeker has a profound awakening that dawns in the mind, transcending the realm of suffering and disillusionment. It is the recognition of the divine essence that dwells within, impervious to the trials and tribulations of our earthly existence. This essence is the embodiment of your true self, a pure consciousness that lies at the very core of your being. As the veil of anguish is lifted, the realization of boundless potential emerges. This inner radiance has forever existed, patiently awaiting the moment when the clutter of thoughts, emotions, and experiences dissolves into the timeless expanse of awareness. In this revelation, we come to understand that we are the illuminating force behind all life. From this wellspring of untapped possibilities, the seeker springs forth a revitalized faith in one's journey. That's the star. Renewed faith. It is an understanding that the divine spark within surpasses transient adversities. Like a newborn imbued with infinite potential, we rise. Didn't I say it was also like a rebirth? We rise, liberated by the knowledge that our actions stem from spiritual essence, not ego. In this newfound state of detachment, we can radiate with unparalleled brilliance from a place of profound spiritual integrity. Talk about star energy. Oh my goodness, that is so cool. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. You're gonna do the work. You're gonna do the shadow work. You're gonna do the healing. You're ready. You're ready for it. The choice is yours, but you're ready for it. Okay. If this reading has resonated, please let me know in the comments. Please like the video, give it a thumbs up so I know that it's reaching the people it needs to. And subscribe to the channel so that I can better tap into your energy. Also, check out your zodiac readings. I recommend watching for your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus placements, or any other major placement you're working with in your astrology birth chart. I have playlists on my channel, so you can easily find, and all my readings are timeless. So watch whatever your intuition is drawing you towards. Okay, we have a horizon. So like we have an ocean with a sun. Check this out. No way. That is wild. Both the oracle card and the charm have an ocean with a sun rising right behind it on the horizon line. Confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. That is beautiful. The ocean, water represents the tumultuousness of our subconscious, of our emotions, of the hidden realms, of our shadows. And the sun is illumination on those shadows. It's newfound hope, right? As the sun rises. Okay, we have a pearl in a garden. Pearls are one of nature's symbols of transmutation. We have two pearls come out. We had a clam with a pearl in it, and then a pearl in a garden. So something about tending to your own garden, that is very Empress and Queen of Pentacles. Tend to your own garden. It's time to get some therapy, okay? When a pearl gets into a clam, not a pearl, when an irritant gets into a clam or mollusk, the animal creates the pearl. It creates something beautiful out of the pain. You're going to be transmuting your pain into something very beautiful, should you choose to embark upon the work. We have mushrooms. This term is called what grows in the night. And that's interesting. It just fell on a piece of tourmaline, black tourmaline. So that stone may be helpful for you as you do shadow work. It helps to transmute negative energy. So look into black tourmaline if you feel called, or if you already have some, like a piece of jewelry or a crystal, then definitely wear it. Okay. So mushrooms definitely represent. For me, they go with the death card, like because they eat death, right? So there's something there for someone. Confirmation. We have the year 2022. So something significant may have happened in that year. Or angel number 222 could be significant. Or February 22nd could be significant for someone. We have a pair of scissors. So time to do some cord cutting. Time to cut some cords to that which is no longer serving you. Okay? And then if you do, you will have justice with a judge's gavel here. You just have to make the decision to embark upon this journey. And you're not alone. We had angel wings come out, which is the charm for me that represents our spirit guides or spirit team. So whoever you're working with or whoever you want to work with, whether that is your ancestors that are here for your highest good, whether that's your angels, whether you're working with a deity, or just spirit, your spirit team, your spirit guides. They're here for you. You're not going to be doing this shadow work journey alone, okay? You have spirit with you. So this might be an invitation to start keeping track of signs and synchronicities. Pearls, mushrooms, the ocean. Okay. Thank you for being here with me. And until the next time, I am sending you so much love. Take care.